Ni hao from Taipei, it's Sasha from netbooknews.com with another unboxing video, and it kind of looks like I'm becoming the biggest Nokia fanboy over here in Taiwan, because I already have here the Nokia Lumia 800 and that's the Nokia M9, and today we're going to unbox a third Nokia phone. That's a brand new Nokia Lumia 710. That's their new entry-level Windows Phone 7 device that I just bought over here in Taiwan today for 13,000, almost 14,000 NTs, which is like, I would say, $450. Not so cheap, but you know what? Let's take a look at it and let's see if we like it or not. Well, obviously I'm going to tell you this after a review in a couple of weeks, because I'm always trying to test devices for a couple of weeks before I'm making the final verdict about this. So here we go. I got the black version of it. It's running Windows Phone 7 Mango. Here's the device already, but before we're taking a look at it, let's see what else is in the box here. It's always so exciting, because what I really like about Nokia is, first of all, they're putting lots of little manuals in there that I can't read. Okay, my Nokia whatever. Here's a cable. No, actually that's the headset. Here's the PSU cable. Micro USB to USB, and finally here we have the PSU, and that's about it. There's no sleeve or anything else in here. There was a nice little sleeve for the Nokia M9, but unfortunately there's nothing like this for this entry-level smartphone. So let's take a look at the device itself. Here we go. Okay, let me fix the camera a little bit so I'm in a comfy position, and let's get it out of here. The weight is 125 grams. It has a 3.7-inch display. This is this clear black. No, clear black was, I think, no, it is clear black. I'm always mixing it up with the Sony clear black or whatever black display. The resolution is 800 by 480, and it's 12.5 millimeters thin, as you can see. Well, as you might guess. It's running on the Qualcomm Snapdragon MSM 822.5. That's the 1.4 gigahertz Scorpion CPU. It's a single core, because until now Windows Phone 7 isn't supporting any dual core platforms. This also means it runs the Adreno 205 GPU. You know what, I always think that is this a protection foil? Because I know for sure that it comes with a Corning Gorilla Glass. I guess it is a protection foil. Anyways, let's keep it on there, and let's take a quick look around the system. So over here on the right side we have the power button, and there's a, no, you know what, that's not the power button. This is, sorry about that, that's the button for the camera. The power button is over here. Over here we have volume control. That's a jack for your headset. There's a micro USB port, and there's nothing on the left side. We have a 5 megapixel camera with a flashlight LED on the back, and there is no camera on the front. Or is there a camera behind here? No, actually, I think that is a camera here, right? Oh, maybe not. No, that's not a camera. So guys, sorry, no front camera. No video conferencing for you guys, but at least there's a 5 megapixel camera on the back, and you can open it over here, and then you can see here's the battery, and it comes with the support of a micro SIM card. Here we go. So unfortunately I need to go to my telco to get myself a micro SIM card, because I just don't have one right now. It has 512 MBs of RAM and comes with 8 GB of internal memory. And I think that's about it when it comes to the specs. Well, it's a 1300 milliampere hour battery, but that's about it. Well, first impression, what I really like is it feels pretty good in your hands. I love the round edges, I love the material. It's a kind of rubberish material on the back. I got the black version. There will also be a white version, a blue version, but I think this black version looks really cool. And in my opinion, it feels way better in my hand than, for example, the Nokia N9. And I think we should definitely compare these two phones with each other right now. What I don't like about the Nokia, that's the Lumia 800. What I don't like about the Lumia 800, also not about the Nokia 9, is these sharp edges here. So this one feels, in my opinion, way better. It's a softer, rubber plastic finish, and in general, it's more ergonomical than the Nokia Lumia 800. Both have a 3.7-inch display, same resolution. This one has an 8 megapixel camera, so this is definitely quite a difference. Let's take a look at the thickness of these devices. You can definitely tell the Lumia 710 is slightly thicker, but you know what? I'm not sure, but it feels as it would be a little bit lighter than the Nokia Lumia 800. But it's definitely thicker. Oh, I can see it when I'm just placing it over here. What about the Nokia N9? Well, of course you won't see a huge difference because, here we go, because it's using the same case as the Nokia Lumia 800. Holy shit, too many product names right now. There you go. So these are all the new Nokia phones. Anyways, let's go back to the 710 and let's also compare it to my favorite phone at the moment. It is still the Samsung Galaxy S2 that I'm using for way over 6 months right now, with a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED display. And you can definitely see that this is quite a difference in terms of size. But the S2 is way thinner, and it definitely has a lot more bang under its cover. So this is a 1.2 GHz Exynos dual-core processor, which should drive quite some circles around this poor little Snapdragon Scorpio 1.4 GHz over here. But anyways, let's finally switch the Lumia 710 on. Here we go. I hope it's at least a little bit pre-charged. And I give you a quick tour, a very, very quick tour of Windows Phone on this device. And we can also take, okay, SIM error, I got it. Let's take a quick look at the viewing angles of this display. That looks very, very deep. Oh, not so sure about the horizontal viewing angle. Now look at this. Is it only me? No, that's pretty good. Okay, from this side. I think that's very decent. And yeah, the colors look brilliant, absolutely. Let's try settings over here. If I can set it up to connect to my Wi-Fi. Here we go. Let's make sure that no one can read my password over here. And then we should be connected soon. There we go. And finally, I guess we are connected. Let's go back to the home screen. It feels very zippy. And yeah, if you're not familiar with a Windows Phone, Windows Phone 7.5, that's the Mango version. This is definitely a little bit different compared to what I'm using on an Android phone or an iOS phone. And it has this new UI, these tiles over here, which makes it very, very easy to access, well, all the different categories of different apps and your frequently used apps. And I think we definitely need to take a detailed look at it in our walkthrough video. So this is just a very first impression of the Nokia Lumia 710. But you know what? Let's at least try the speakers. Oh, it's lonely here. There's no music on here, unfortunately. And by the way, what I definitely should point out, these hardware buttons, I completely forgot about them. With the backlight on there, looks pretty decent. And yeah, you can just go back over here to your home screen, and over here you're coming completely back to the front Windows screen, and here you can, I guess that should be a Bing search, right? It feels zippy, it feels fast. I think the display is great, but I just need to get used to my very first Windows Phone 7 from Nokia. That's the Nokia